What do we have here? We have this Samsung mobile phone that it's not powering on, and I received the phone from another shop. We are going to see how we can troubleshoot this problem step by step, see how we can solve the dead boot problem in the mobile phone. So first, I have my boot cable because we need to connect it to our phone, then look at our DC power supply, then know exactly what is wrong with the phone and where we need to start troubleshooting. As you can see, I've connected the cable, and looking at my DC power supply, you can see that we have a trigger of 0.029. So that's not a good trigger because the phone is just in standby mode. So that's not a good trigger. Those who have gone through my courses, they will know exactly where they need to start troubleshooting this mobile phone. For those who haven't gotten my courses, this is a lucky lesson for you. So first, you look at the battery connector. The problem cannot be from the battery connector. It can either be around the power manager IC or the charging circuit. You understand? So first, we had to locate the charging circuit, and as you can see, we have the the charging IC right there. We have some components around. So all I did, I checked the capacitors. As you can see, that's not reading. That's a 400 plus ohm reading, and we have to continue testing. Test that one. That's 300. That's okay. That's a correct reading. So we have to test the VPH line. The VPH line is the line where you have to check, and as you can see, that's a 134 ohm reading in the VPH line. That's really low. That's a half shorting. So all you have to do, we inject a voltage. As you can see, I soldered that cable and go straight to inject voltage 3.5 volt with a 5 ampere into that line. Then feel if I can feel some heat in a mobile PCB. There was a little bit of heat coming out from the network section, and the heat was just a minor heat because you can see it's not a full short, right? So a short with just 100 with 100 and something ohm, it's not going to give a full short in your DC power supply, and it's going to draw just a little amount of current, and because of that the heat will just be little. Most of the time you won't be able to feel it. So I just make sure that I test other components to see if there are different shorting components on different parts of the mobile PCB that are causing the network section to heat up. So I had nothing to do but to find the specific component heating up first. As you can see, we have this RF IC heating up, shows that there is a short. But always keep in mind, I always say that because the IC is heating up doesn't mean that the IC is the one shorting. So we just clean the PCB, then continue testing the capacitors around the IC, and we did not notice any capacitor full shorting. But I noticed a capacitor with the main input voltage of the IC, that one right there, that is shorting. I'm going to show you later that it's not full shorting but having the same short as the VPH because it's using the same line of the VPH. So there is a possibility that the IC is the fault. So I just removed the IC, even though I don't have the IC to replace. I tested and the short was gone, even though I don't have the IC to replace currently. But yeah, we can actually see if this will solve the problem, see if there is any sign for the phone to power up. So I just disconnected the cable, connected the phone on charge, using a different battery because the battery of the phone is actually bad, and yeah, that's a sign to power up. So all I have to do to find the IC, replace, and everything will be good to go. So I hope you learned something from this video. If you want my courses, you can check the link in my bio. You can purchase my courses from my online store. You can join my WhatsApp channel, Telegram channel,